Hi, my name is Kelda and I direct and act in short films. And I'm here basically just to talk about why I love short films and why I love acting and all that stuff. So I've been making short films for about 2 years, since 2023, and I've learned a lot since I started. Like, I look back on my older short films and I just love seeing how much I improve with every project I do. And my acting improves too. So, firstly, I really love acting because I've noticed it's a really good outlet for my emotions, and kind of being able to become a character is just you learn so much from each character you play, even if it's in a short film, and there's not that much character development. You still learn something, and I love that. So before I get more into that, I want to show some behind the scenes footage. I don't have a lot of it because the only camera I use is for the filming part, but I do have some examples of how I am in between takes. This sounds like a commercial! This sounds like an advertisement! And here is what my final films look like. So now that you've seen that, I want to talk more about my experience with just film in general. So as a kid, I did play in theater and stuff a little bit. I was a very quiet kid. I'm still pretty quiet now, but I think that's probably the main reason why I didn't go very far in theater. Is I was just quite shy as a kid, and it was really hard for me to kind of fully express my emotions the way that I wanted to. But now we have cameras and it makes it a lot easier for me, and I'm definitely working on acting in front of people. But that's why I really want to kind of get out there more into the industry as a career, because I think it would really help me kind of get over that hurdle a little bit. And yeah, also because it makes me very excited to just think about my future in directing and acting, and it just seems so fun, and I would learn so much from it. And so what I think about acting in general, I think it is such an incredible art. It takes a lot of skill and a lot of thought to be put into it to make it seem like you're really just that character, like you've become that character. And it's something that I might not be as good as the professionals in Hollywood, but I still love doing it, even if it's not perfect. And that's what I think passion should just be about. It should just be about doing the things you love. And that's what I have been trying to do my whole life, is just focus on the things I love doing. And so hopefully that will get me far in life. Another thing that I can really appreciate, as someone who also directs the things I act in, is that being able to tell a story is a really big part of any film, movies, TV shows, anything, is telling the story that the director or the writer wrote. So being able to have an idea of like a story, and then putting that into visual, into something people can watch and, you know, like feel the same about, like relate to it, is such a cool part to me. And it's one of my favorite parts of filmmaking, is knowing that someone out there can probably relate to my story and maybe feel a little bit less alone, because that's all I've really wanted to do in my life, is just to help and inspire people. And yeah, but I digress, because otherwise this video will be way too long. But that's pretty much the basics of what I love about film. I could go on for so long, but I want to keep this video pretty short. So that's kind of all I'm going to say for now. Just so, as kind of like an introduction, I thought this would be a good video to make. I've been wanting to make this for a while, because I was thinking about it. I just didn't know when would be the right situation. But since more opportunities have been coming my way recently, hi SNK Films, I thought it would be a perfect time. So that's why I'm making this. Anyways, thank you for listening to my ranting. I'm excited to see what a future in film has for me. And have a lovely day. I'm just like, what do I say? Oh no, like not the camera.